Killers, these are the 3 that y'all be choosing from. Now, let us make our way over to the snake pit. I'll see you all there. Players, 8 of you remain before me. And here we are, at the final snake pit. Players, amongst yourselves, you will decide who to banish next. As a reminder, Nick is safe from banishment. At this time, I will ask if anyone would like to use their powers. It is the final chance for any powers to be played. Are there any powers that would like to be played? Rebecca.
I had the Lazarus power, which meant that I could take any murdered player and bring them to banishment as an extra vote and extra voice. So with that, I am going to bring back
Get her in the game,
As such, Ben, you may participate in the snake pit and have a live vote. However, you are not back in the game, and after this, you are as useless as a red sticker on your back. Please begin.
I would like to give all of my thoughts since I didn't get much of a chance during the game. And I feel like I have a good opportunity to speak on behalf of a lot of the players who have been banished and killed. The name that I've been hearing the most from people is you, Sam. I'm a very logical person. I really like to go off of evidence. And here's a few things that I think we should bring forward. First off, the question of everyone receiving their powers at the armory. And maybe, I think Rebecca and Dan were there as well, and they can attest to this. But what I heard was that there was when the team won, everyone made an understanding that we will share our powers with each other. Everyone did that except for you, who left and did not share your power. So I'll start there if you would like to respond to that or explain that decision.
Well, now I'm feeling a lot of people are really sus because we looked at each other before and we said we're not sharing it unless someone gets a resurrection and we can give it to Tim. Literally, every person looked me in the eye and said we're not sharing it, and that's a fact.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember saying that we wouldn't share it because I thought we were. Because I was just gonna say anything.
But then why didn't I know what you got?
I said it because you were speaking, and then right after you were done doing your speaking turn, you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna go."
But why did I not know what anyone got if it was shared?
Well, you weren't there.
But it's not true.
Why didn't you wait around to see if somebody got a power that could save Tim then? Why did you leave immediately? If your understanding was that...
We all knew that no one got a power for Tim. But I didn't even ask people, what did you get? Because we said ahead, we're not sharing. I literally just naively said, okay, and walked to the next thing. That's a fact. On the Bible. I don't know why anyone is saying that there was discussion about what people got. It's not true. Or maybe you all did it behind my back.
Everyone wasn't there when I came back from mine.
It's not true.
I mean, the full group wasn't there.
Oh, the full group wasn't. Yeah.
When you came back from receiving your power...
Honey, she's skipping back.
Yeah. Not everyone was still there to discuss whether or not you had a power to bring back Tim. Is that what you're saying?
That is correct.
Okay.
I knew that
How
Tim
did you
didn't
know
get
that
the
nobody
power
got it?
because he came to me and said, I got the mute. Would you like to have it? And I didn't ask a soul what they got because we said before we walked up, we're not sharing what we got.
But that doesn't sound like what you said before, where you said we agreed that we would share if we had something that would save
No,
Tim.
I never said we agreed. Oh, we said yes. If he came back to life, obviously we'd give it to Tim.
Yes.
That's all we said, and that we're not
But then
sharing.
you didn't stay around to see if anybody got a power that could save him?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Okay, to me that's a little bit suspect, but we can move on. Sydney put your name out for the last 2 banishments, and then now, unfortunately, she is not with us. That to me is another thing that is a little bit suspect.
But she's come for me every time, and every time after, she's come to me and said, I don't think you're it, and I'm sorry I did that. And I don't have any explanation for why Sydney continues to come for me, or why the second in there, it seemed, I thought I was exonerated because I thought you couldn't kill a killer. And she went to everyone and said she's coming for you. I have no idea.
That was also debunked. That was
Yeah, that's
also
what I'm
debunked,
saying. But why
yeah.
would I bring that up if I didn't think I had been exonerated?
I believe maybe you thought you
Like, I'm
you
not
hadn't
that
been
crafty.
faced,
I
but-
don't even know most of the rules of this game. You think I thought that and then brought it up to have it debunked to say I played a shield?
I think a lot of us took it to mean that the killers had tried to kill you. So I can understand you thinking, "Oh, this is a good opportunity to clear my name." And you did come to me quite quickly and say, "Look, I'm exonerated."
I was so
that,
excited.
I don't want to read into that much. Honestly, I just know the fact that you were exonerated is not the case.
Right.
That's all.
And
That's all that we know.
All I'm pointing out to people is you either think I'm a mastermind or I'm not. And if you think I'm a mastermind, that I pretended to kill myself to give the shield,
That's not what we're saying.
but let me finish, then
Please.
why would I also go around to people and say, this is great, I'm exonerated, right? I'm a mastermind or I'm not, and I'm telling you, you're gonna find out that I'm not.
Were you concerned at all about Sydney having the double vote?
I'm gonna tell you something that is embarrassing and honest. I didn't even know that a double vote was up for grabs. All I knew was what I got, and maybe that's naive, but I took mine, and I was excited that I got a shield, and I went to the next thing.
So, Sydney was kind of talking to some people before the murder barn. I found out after the murder barn because I was shoving fried rice down my face, but she said that she had received a clue from an outlaw, and the outlaw, the clue said mother. And that is where some of that suspect came, and since she also, has been kind of like kind of thinking her name, there's been things that she's been seeing. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it probably was courtesy that you knocked on the door, but I still find it sus that you knocked on the door before putting the key code in, if you're just gonna put the key code in. And that's probably a stupid thing to be sus of, but it was something like that. And I think that there were some really kind of compelling points there, on saying mother. Okay, well, you mentioned before the last one that you're a mother, which hell yeah.
Someone's playing both of you. I will look you in the eye, and I will tell you that if you put me up here, I'm going to look at you and tell you, I wish I was so crafty. And I wish there was a reason people were going after me because I was the killer. But I'm going to walk up there, and I'm going to tell you that I'm innocent, and I have been from day one. And any missteps, because I'm here for a good time, and I don't really know how this works.
Do you have any kind of ideas as well then on who else might be someone that we'd want to do? Because I feel like that we're just kind of saying your name right now. Do you have anyone that you would want us to also kind of think of then?
Well, I gotta know from an outlaw.
That said,
That said, this bride shouldn't wear white.
That said what?
We can repeat it. This bride shouldn't wear white.
Well, we know someone who's getting married in September, don't we?
Ken as well.
But I'm not a pro.
Respectfully, you've been throwing shade a lot at Ken, and this is somebody that I truly trust. So, I also got thrown on the chopping block last time. Please explain yourself as best you can, because I generally trust you, trust Sam, and I want to figure this out now.
I don't think you're a killer.
You don't think I'm a killer?
No.
Because I'm not.
But I also don't think Sam's a killer.
I'm just like point blank period. Whoever is fucking with whoever got the mother question, excuse my language, they're sabotaging you as well. They're trying to drive a wedge between you and I, 1000%. If I was a killer, why would a killer banish Ashley on night 1? Has that ever happened in the history of any show? I've never seen that once. I got back up and I single-handedly took out John.
I was also say Sam also wrote her name.
and Shelby and John, who were killers.
That would be insane. Why would I just off multiple killers on my own team? And that's I'm actually
unless you actually are the secret
I have
killer.
played. You guys all voted.
The mother thing is way too obvious for that to be a clue. If that's just, I don't know,
You
that's my
think
thing.
this bride, the bride?
I'm not saying.
All
And boss lady, don't scream, boss. I'm being respectful. I'm not screaming, and I can't scream, so I'm just being respectful.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that there's a lot of sus things going on, and this is a good opportunity for us to figure it out.
Yeah.
Period.
Absolutely.
Period.
Bree, you said you don't have any suspicion of Sam?
I have suspicions, if I'm being completely honest, Dan and Sam. But I don't know who, and I don't want to throw any theories out there personally, because I'm close to both you guys. Very close to both you guys. So both you guys are in my alliance for personally. I don't want to see either of you guys go regardless. So this has no point for me, but you put me on the block
But we're
anyways.
not playing-
So for me,
Right.
so wait, let me finish. So for me, I'm just hella sus because there's a couple things that could have went down that didn't go down, and I don't know. I'm being honest. You can clarify why you put me
First of all, I
on.
wanted to say sorry, raised my voice.
No, it's okay.
I was just gonna say that I talk about my wedding all the time. I'm just an annoying.
As you should.
I'm just annoying.
Well, as you
Any
should.
chance I get, I'll talk about it.
Me too.
If I was getting married, I would be too.
I just want to say that like we're not playing Big Brother. This isn't about alliances anymore. This is about innocents working together to
find the
get
killer.
out the killer. And you're saying I don't
But
want
we
my
just gotta
alliance
know.
to go home.
No, I'm saying in terms of like, I'm voting on one of these two tonight.
Okay.
It's up to y'all to tell me what's going on.
Okay, thank you.
So, what's going on? I'm not saying that I don't trust you either, but you did put me on the block, which, rightfully so. I have a little suspicion. So that's fair. That's fair.
No, it
you could have
doesn't.
put anybody else over here.
I
But you
know.
chose me.
I know.
And we actually had a conversation over there where it was us four. So that's why I'm super confused. But that's beside the point. I'm not even having you on
I
block.
can speak to it. I can speak to my strategy. My strategy for the murder shortlist was to put up Nick because he's safe either way, and then to put up 3 names that had been brought to me multiple times throughout the day. There has been multiple theories running around that you might have the skull and be a secret killer.
Alrighty,
I know
then
there's
I
a-
cleared that up.
But let me just finish my sentence. That's why you're there. It's not personal.
Okay, so
it is
you-
not personal.
so
It
you're
is
still running through the same
purely
series
just
from
me
2 days ago.
acting as an innocent, trying to go into a short list with strategy. And Sam, you went up because we had a conversation earlier about taking women to the end, and it resonated with me. However, your demeanor in that conversation was very like, I don't care if I make it. Like, you really were just like, I don't care if I make it. I just want girls to go to the end. I just want girls to go to the end. I was like, well, why not? Why not you? Like, let's take you to the end too. It just seemed a little bit odd that you were so like, I'm so happy I made it this far. Like, I don't need to get to the end.
I think that's like totally fair.
And that's it. That's all I picked
Yeah.
up on. That's why you ended up on.
But I just want to remind y'all, that's great for a game player. I don't need the prize. I don't have friends that watch this game. I don't have anyone that I need to prove this to. And to me, I sincerely would love, whether you banish me here tonight or not, an all-girl cast to fucking win the whole thing.
We all agree on that.
I am not the killer. I never have been. You will see it if you decide to put me up here. And the last thing I want to ask is everyone up here has talked about who they think it really is.
Yeah.
And it hasn't been me. And before you put me up here, why don't y'all have that conversation?
No, I agree.
I think we would be amiss to. Earlier today, Dan's name was going around, and he felt that, and he did use the shield. And I don't know, I just think that's kind of suspicious, along with earlier in the game, when I started building connections, I noticed that you and I had a conversation on the back porch where I was giving you a couple of names that I thought could be suspicious, but I wasn't sure. Rachel was one of those names. Xanthi was one of those names. This is when I first started talking and chatting and trying to get to know people. And I did throw a couple of names your way. We kind of chatted about it. And then when we were at the snake pit, when Luke and Danny were coming for me, you sat there and said, I don't think it's Ken. He hasn't brought up any names. It was a very light like a
Well,
light.
we hadn't brought any
whatever.
concrete. I said we were both weren't. I thought we weren't bringing any concrete. I know what you're saying.
Okay.
Like it was more that it wasn't like. I didn't feel like you were someone being like, it's this, it's this, it's this.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Can I bring up some concrete for me at least?
Sure.
Rachel, you're sitting here trying to point the skull at me. I already voided that a long time ago, personally. I already told Zach, I made a deal with him that if he found the skull, he was going to trade me the skull for a shield for Xanthi. I said that several times. There was other people that also can corroborate that story. So you throwing that in the ring makes me think you're the secret killer because you found the skull. So I'm just saying
Well, to
that.
be fair, I never heard that story either. I never
No,
thought
you
had a
haven't,
skull,
but
I never heard the story.
there's
Like,
plenty of people here that heard that story when I was running up and around. Period.
I'm telling you guys,
And you were
if
on my team.
It's the same exact argument if you put me up there. Like,
You were on my team and you had extra time to find it. That's all I'm trying to say. Because I had extra time to find stuff, and I had time to also help other people's team that I thought.
You're hurt.
No,
that
I'm not
you're
hurt.
on-
You're
hurt
making.
that
You're
you're
forcing it. You're forcing it. Don't force it now. Don't force it now. I'm not hurt.
Last one.
Trust me, I'm
We didn't
fine with being
talk this
out.
whole time. Let
I'm
him
fine with being
talk.
out.
Truthfully, at this point in the game, I don't know how important the rumors of a skull from the very first challenge are to me, one way or the other. I want to play this game innocents versus killers. I know I'm an innocent. I believe that most of you are aligned with me on that. I think alliance versus alliance makes the game personal. It makes it hard. It makes it like last longer after the game. And truthfully, I just want to have the best time here. With that being said, Sam, I truthfully don't believe you're a killer.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, you have said multiple times that you want an all-woman final and a woman to win. And I'm not a woman. Fortunately, for me to be able to play the game and be able to play the game, period, that involves me probably voting.
Yeah. If it helps though, it's not just Sam that had that.
Players! Time for talk is done. And you will write down the name of the person you wish to banish. However, before you do so, keep in mind, because the first player you wish to banish will stand in my snake pit and reveal their true identity. But right after that, you will go back to the drawing board, and you will write another vote without discussion. Ben, you are not involved in the second vote, just the first.
I choose Sam. I don't think this is going to come as much as a surprise, but I hope that you understand that this is coming from a place of respect for you, and I don't buy. I think you are smart enough to do the things that we're accusing you of. So
Well, I'm flattered.
Okay. Who do you choose to banish and why?
I was keeping some cards close to my chest in case the fire got a little hotter on me in this last round, so I'm gonna be quick, but I got some hints and some info today, and I'm gonna drop some tea with my cards, so I voted for Brave.
Rachel.
I have so much respect for this player, and she's so inspiring. And I love you either way. Sam.
Nick.
I'm not a girl, so that also kind of won me over. I vote for Sam.
Rebecca.
I'm not gonna lie, my mouth dropped a lot during that time, but I agree. You are so smart and you are so nice and intelligent, and I do think you would be able to think of stuff like this. So I vote for Sam.
Sam. You have received the majority of votes and you will be banished. However, let's see how the rest of the votes go. Bree.
So I voted for this person simply because they put me on the chopping block last time, and I think I'm gonna die. So Rachel, here you go.
I am a little confused by Sam. I guess just maybe because he threw me up there, and I feel like we have been close and we have been the outsiders.
I really wanted to come into this voting for someone that I have suspected to be a killer for a long time. But I'm sorry, I voted for Sam. I'm not a woman. But I love you literally so much, and I aspire to be you. Like,
Sam.
I voted for Rachel. I think she's an incredible individual. Watching the game, I guess everything I've talked to you about, I've seen the opposite from. And so I went with you.
Understood. Sam, please stand in the center of my snake pit and reveal your true identity.
I kind of got my arm twisted into being here. And I'm here because I love Matt and Sam. And I now have so many new friends that I think are fabulous that I hope we all stay in touch. And I didn't think I'd have so much fun or learn so much about this game. I also leave so flattered that you all think I'm that strategic. When I saw the girls crying and going at each other this morning, I went to this place of, this isn't a good look for any of them. Ladies, let's do better. And I meant it when I said, I don't need to win. Because I'm as innocent as the white
Period, Sam. Period.
Players, please erase your boards and write the name of the next person you wish to banish. As a reminder, this banishment, that person will not reveal their true identity. Players, it is now time to reveal your votes for the second banishment. Beginning this time with Justin. Who do you vote to banish and why?
without being able to talk to anyone, I had to just go off of things I've been feeling for rounds and rounds. And I'm sorry, but Dan, there's been too much on you.
Kane.
Again, I feel like this is someone who I have been the closest with in this competition, and there are just some things that I cannot let go that are suspicious, and I did have to vote for you, Dan. Love you.
Bree.
As much as I think there's two killers with us right now, I voted for Rachel because I strongly believe that she is one of the secret killers, especially after what just happened.
Rebecca.
I promise I don't hate women. But after hearing, I know Sam is smart, and if she got the clue about the bride, it feels legit. And we all know earlier I did say you, Rachel, and I don't know why. I just had a feeling, and I don't want it to be right, but Rachel.
Currently 2 votes Rachel, 2 votes Dan. Nick.
After it turned out, so I had heard about this mother clue. After it turned out that that was in fact a totally fraudulent hint,
Clearly.
now that made me think of the other hints that I'd heard recently, which were a bride, and then also I got a hint saying sing, which I assumed was referring to Dan. So I don't trust any of those, so I picked another name, and I said Bree.
Shocker. Sorry.
Rachel.
I have to echo kind of what Justin said. We didn't have much to go off of. There was no conversation about this round. So I'm acting purely out of the best intentions for the innocence and evidence. And yeah, I love you.
Currently, it is 3 votes for Dan, 2 votes for Rachel. Dan, should you vote for Rachel, it will go into an overtime, and everyone will have to vote between you and Rachel. Dan, who do you vote to banish and why?
I wrote down Ken just to take a moment to say I love you and thank you for having my back and being my good sister.
Oh my god, Dan. Oh my god.
Dan, I'm sorry, but as it is written, so it is done. And you are banished from Bloodstone Acres, and you may join the fellow outlaws. Players! 6 of you remain. And we will find out the last player that has been killed at the finale. Justin.
Jackson.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much,
You have
sir.
made it into the finale.
We're here.
You are here. Justin, any idea where you think it's going to go?
If everything goes according to plan, it goes Nick at 5, whoever survives the murder right now at 4. Then at 3, it's me, Rebecca, Rachel. I decide who I go to the end with, and I have to decide which one of those two I want.
From reading the first chapter of The Art of War to making it to the finale.
That's crazy.
Did you ever expect you'd be here?
I'm like stayed true to my game, and I'm like really, really, really proud of myself for that. And sometimes I feel like I stumble over my words, but I feel like I've delivered on this game fully.
I would agree. Do you think anyone's onto you as a killer?
Well, I'm not a killer, so
Absolutely. So you think you'll be okay in the finale?
no, I'm
Tell
not
me more.
confident. I'm scared
Of
out
what?
of my mind. I think that unfortunately people are playing this game based off of alliances, and we're not working together as innocents.
Who's that directed at?
Bree.
Understood.
I think she is so hell-bent on getting me out because I put her up when I won head of ranch. I think she's so hell-bent after that. I think her feelings are hurt, and I get it, but that's just part of, being head of ranch, HOR. That's just part of the deal. Like, it sucks. You have to pick someone that maybe you didn't want to pick.
Get blood in your hands.
And you get, but yeah, it's just like blood has to spill somehow, and now I'm paying for it. But I'm hoping to end this with a final 2.
Can.
Hello.
How you doing?
Doing all right.
Whew, that banishment.
Yeah.
Now you had 2 votes on your name, is that right?
I believe, yes, I did.
How'd that make you feel?
Not surprised, stressed, and I'm making it to the finale, but I don't think that makes me safe. So I need to be very strategic about how I go about this.
First Banished Season 1 and now Final 5 Season 2. How does that feel?
Feels pretty good to have a shield. Also pretty good that my companion is gonna have to murder Bree. And he also is a player who came into the game on a coin flip of whether he was going to be a killer or not. So I think there's a lot of reason for people to think he might be a killer. However, when I joined this killers group with Dan and Ken, I've never seen such a disorganized dog-eat-dog duo. Like, I don't think there was any working together, gunning for each other. Ken's throwing Dan's name out. Dan, I think, Ben thinks I'm going for him. It was just like an absolute disaster. So I'm very positive Ken is trying to get rid of me.
Walk me through how you think Final 5 will shake out.
I'm pretty confident that I can convince people to get rid of Ken. Why would you want to be standing in a finale with someone who literally is a 50% shot of being a killer? However, I think if I do that first, people will still think there's another killer. So if there's a name that's not mine thrown around, I might pile onto it and then get rid of Ken. We'll see.
Rebecca, congratulations. How do you feel?
Happy and shocked. I didn't think I'd make it this far, so I'm really happy I did.
Awesome. Well, I'm happy too. Rebecca, you're not shortlisted and you cannot be killed. So you are officially in the Final 5.
Yes.
So excited to see you up there.
Me too.
How do you think the Final 5 will shake out?
I will say in the final 5, there is only one person I truly trust, and that is Justin.
How are you?
Over it, not really, but I like it. But it's like, oh my God, so much going on. And
Wait,
then-
you came in here not knowing many people and you have made it to
how?
top 6?
How?
I mean, give yourself some credit.
I had a lot of help with my fallen friend Xanthi before she fallen, and now I'm on my own. And now everybody is sus, and they're trying to get me to suss out my own people. So it's really like I trust my people, but I'm 99% sure I'm dying tonight.
Players, welcome back to the altar. 6 of you stand before me, and only 5 of you will be in the finale. In that coffin remains the picture of the last person that was killed. Now, we've been through so much already. Alliances caving inwards, everyone attacking one another, and lies getting exposed. If I pull your picture from the coffin, you are the final murder of Bloodstone Acres. You will join your fellow ghosts and outlaws in the pews. After that murder is revealed, there will be 5 of you remaining. Those 5 will decide to either end the game or continue to banish. The prize pot is $875. Players, shall we? The final player killed is Bree. You played a mighty fine game. However, your coffin is shut. Now, will the 5 remaining players please each grab a box behind them? Nick, Rebecca, Justin, Rachel, and Ken. The 5 of you remain, and in your hands you have the power to either end the game or continue to banish. Should you end the game and a killer is amongst y'all, they will take the entirety of the prize pot. Should you end the game and it is only innocents, you will be rewarded the prize pot. Take a moment to look amongst yourselves, because once you make this decision, you cannot go back. On my cue, you will pull out a red glow stick or a green glow stick. Green to end the game, red to banish. Players, please show me your decisions. Now. Well. Looks like the bloodshed isn't over. All 5 of you have decided to continue to banish. Beginning with Nick. Nick, who would you like to banish?
So, I really have a hard time picturing people up here being killers, but the fact that someone came back in with a literal 50-50 shot of being a killer or a innocent, to me, that's just too much risk of coin flip to end it here, so sorry, Ken.
Rebecca, who do you wish to banish?
So on the same note, I feel like there is still a secret killer, at least among us. And with that, I choose to banish Nick.
1 vote Ken, 1 vote Nick. Justin, who do you wish to banish?
I genuinely love every single person in this entire cast. With that being said, there was only one person that led a vote that changed the course of this game. And so for that, Nick, I'm voting to banish you.
Yes.
Rachel, who do you decide to banish?
I love this person, but unfortunately, I can't confidently end the game with them. I can only confidently end the game with the people that I know are actually innocents. And so, Nick, I'm sorry. My vote is for you.
Nick, you have received the most votes and you will be banished. However, Ken, who do you decide to banish?
I too have had the same suspicion that Nick is a killer, and my vote goes to him tonight.
Understood. So it is done. Nick, please join your fellow players in the pews. Rebecca, Justin, Rachel, and Ken, the four of you remain. You have decided to banish Nick. Let's see if you want to continue to banish or finish the game with the four of you. On my cue, please reveal your answers. Players, do you decide to banish or do you decide to end the game? Please show me. Wow. 2 for 2. All four you wish to banish again. My goodness, this is good. Rebecca, beginning with you. Who do you wish to banish and why?
So, I'm not gonna lie, between the snake pit and now I have been going back and forth. I know I've had a really hard time pinning things down, but I feel like in my gut I kind of need to go with this. I have felt this for a while and I need to go with Rachel.
Ken, who do you vote to banish?
I have to also trust my gut and the information that I have been given throughout this competition. And as much as it does pain me and as much as I do love this person and I can see a fun, long-lasting friendship with this person, I too have to vote for Rachel.
Rachel, 2 votes for you. If Justin votes for you, you will be banished. So let's see, shall we? Justin, who do you vote to banish?
Ken, unfortunately, I vote to banish you. I can't leave my game up to a 50-50 chance with you coming back in.
Rachel, who do you vote to banish?
I just got completely blindsided. But my vote is for Ken.
Well, y'all have come to a standstill. And in that case, there will be a revote. You are only voting for Ken or Rachel. Should it come to another standstill, we will cross that bridge when we get there. Rebecca, who do you vote to banish?
I'm really trusting like life right now. I'm gonna go with Ken.
Justin, who do you vote to banish?
Ken, same thing.
Ken, who do you vote to banish? And Rachel, who do you vote to banish?
My vote is for Ken.
Ken, I'm sorry, sweetheart, but you are banished, and you may join your fellow outlaws in the pews. Players, 3 of you are left after a deadlock, and 1 of you changed your answer. Wonderful. With the 3 of you remaining, you have the decision to banish again or end the game. On my cue. Players, please pull out the glow stick. Show me your answers. What diggity! Players, you have chosen to banish 3 times in a row. Beginning with Rachel, who have you decided to banish?
I don't have a speech at this point. My vote is for Rebecca.
Rebecca, Who have you decided to banish?
I played this game as innocent as I could. I trusted a lot of people. I tried to get to know a lot of people and hear different information. I don't know if I could really trust certain people and whatnot. Obviously, I'm on the chopping block. I vote for Rachel.
1 vote for Rachel and 1 vote for Rebecca. Justin, you will have the sole decision. Whoever you decide to banish will be the banished player. And will make your decision on who you take to the prize pot with you. But make it smart. Because should you take a killer, they will win all the money. Justin, who do you decide to banish?
Oh, Jackson. At the end of the day, this game is all about trust. Who can you trust? Who can you trust to take you far? Who can you trust once you get far to get to the end? Who can you trust in the end to get the money with? I said coming into this game, you either die a hero or live long enough to win. I didn't die. I really hope I'm winning. I have to rely on my trust. You will hate me forever, and I understand, but Rebecca, I have to vote to banish you.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Rebecca,
I am done.
please join your fellow players in the pews. Justin and Rachel, the two of you stand before the prize pot. 1 at a time, you will reveal your true identity. Should you both be innocents, you will split the entire prize pot. However, should one of the two be a killer, you will take the whole thing. Beginning with Justin. Justin, please step forward and reveal your true identity.
This has been the absolute best time of my life. I genuinely am so grateful for each and every one of you. At the beginning of the game, I bet my life that Danny was an innocent. I stayed true to that the entire game. I never wavered. I was never a killer. I'm an innocent.
Justin, you have revealed yourself as an innocent. Rachel, it will be your turn next. Should you reveal yourself as an innocent, you and Justin will ride into the dawn together, splitting the prize pot. However, should you reveal you're a killer, you will take all that money and Justin will go home with nothing. Rachel, please step forward and reveal your true identity.
I came into this game wanting to be true to myself and to make relationships and build alliances and work with people who I trust. The first time I sat down, I said that my strategy was to make you all assume that I was a little bit dumb and a little bit naive. And I think a lot of you bought all of that. I have to toot my own horn because I think that I have played the best game here from start to finish. And since the day I stepped on this ranch, I was innocent.
Yes!
Guys, carry him!
Oh my God!
Did I scare you?
Congratulations! Players, let's hear it for the Season 2 winners of A Killer's Game! Oh my. Justin and Rachel, y'all have conquered my wins and won my games. But we're not done yet. You may take your seats with the fellow players as I ask the remaining players who have not yet revealed their true identities to come up to my altar. Beginning with Miss Xanthi.
I came into this game trying to be a team player. I wanted to rally up everyone who I thought and truly believed wasn't innocent and work as a team to actually get the killers out. And I know I was a very strong competitor in the game. And, you know, I love to go strategy for strategy. I respect it. In any game, I'm with all the shits. Unfortunately, I had to banish myself today, though, because what I don't tolerate is disrespect and things that get too personal for me. With that being said, I am an innocent, bitches.
Thank you, Xanthi. Rebecca, please step forward.
I said it from the beginning, and I will say it to the end. I am as innocent as they come because I don't know how to not play myself and just be who I am. And I trusted a lot of people. Clearly, my guesses were off almost every time. But I do think the end hurts the most because people who are innocent still decided that I was not worth keeping in the end. So even though I've proven over and over again and would never lie to any of you, I do feel kind of burned. But with that, I am happy to announce that I am an innocent.
Thank you, Rebecca. Ken, please reveal your true identity.
As all of you know, I came into this game by myself, trying to figure it all out. And because of that, got me murdered. But I came back in to find vengeance for the people who were throwing my name in. And with that, I was given the choice to come back in as a killer or as innocent. And with that, I am a killer.
Bree, please reveal your true identity.
So, very interesting. Had a lot of theories. Sorry. I am innocent. I was played by the better part of my alliance, so I'm sorry. Innocent.
Nick, please reveal your true identity.
I don't know what else I could have done. I literally gave you all the names of so many killers at the start, so it's just like really annoying. But yeah, I had a feeling Justin was gonna win the entire thing, which is why I tried to put a red dot on him, and it unfortunately fell off, and I had nowhere else to put it in the moment, and I was freaking out, and I was like, who's the most gullible guy here? So I went over to give Lucas some advice as I planted a sticker on his back and told him Rebecca was throwing his name under. All that to say, I'm a killer. I wasn't always a killer, so I was playing a very honest, loyal game at the start. However, in the murder barn one night, I was given an ultimatum, die or join the killers, and so I joined the killers.
Nick, you revealed your true identity. And our last and final player to do so is Dan.
gonna take these off so y'all can look me in the eyes. I came onto this ranch with very little gameplay, with very little strategy, with very little knowledge of these types of shows, of really any type of gaming or competitive nature. From day one, I said when we started Matt's apartment, the second I got to Austin, my goal was to make friends, meet some new people, have some good connections, and work together as a community. As a queer person, I believe in community. The goal has always been a community of innocence going for traders. I realized after these wild few days that maybe that was a little ambitious for my Aquarius heart, which I think led to some perceptions of being messy, perceptions of playing the field, perceptions of working with too many people at too many different times, which retrospectively was maybe a wild choice, but I don't regret it because I've had a talk with all of you. Every single person in this room, we have walked, we have talked, we have schemed, we have laughed, we have cried. And I know my name has been being said nonstop for the last 24 hours, which in any other circumstance would be beautiful. Honey. However, I get it. There was never any concrete evidence brought forward, but I get it. So I guess I will leave y'all in this moment that I am and have always been an innocent. Psych, bitch! I've been killing you motherfuckers since day one! Recruiting, scheming, conniving! Bitch, it's all been me! By my fucking self! Period! Before the singer, don't forget she's got a goddamn BFA in acting, you idiots! Do your goddamn research like I did with your half-ass clues. See you at the reunion, bitches!
Players and viewers, thank you for making this the most treacherous season yet. What a ride it's been. Rachel and Justin, congratulations once more. And that's a wrap on A Killer's Game Season 2. We will see you at the reunion, baby! Now who's got a red sticker?